więcej medali. Czemu ta kamera tak tu? Chyba wyczyści trochę to oko. Nie wiem, czy jakoś będzie jakoś wydajniejszą. Już to wątpię osobiście. Ale na pewno coś tam było zakurzone. Tu mówią rozjebane, bieraczu zakazane. Oh yeah. Tu jakaś tej świru zeszedł, nie? No tu ja.
Sure, Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the Wet Boot Boys.
would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that
dokładnie.
trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals' world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks.
So we are Ekons.
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
I've been hearing of...
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny.
Excuse my forwardness, but... Are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precautions.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice.
So me...
I very much...
I'd... I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now. I'm 27, I shall.
Very well.
A lady.
And who bestowed upon you this?
My make.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand Bob.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the...
What type?
Not a
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our... hunger.
What do you know?
The Brotherhood,
And no one suspected...
as you well know. Suspicion.
I've been...
Things have got...
Yes.
Yes.
What if...
Fear has...
When I...
Though I can't...
What?
They have
You...
more...
Other...
Im-
What do you mean?
Every now and then...
Would that...
Vampire...
No nic konkretnego mi nie godo, no przesłuchamy się do
I
końca.
bid you farewell. For now, madam. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
So lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Good evening, Miss Howard.
I need blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you.
A ty mu chyba będziesz szło sprzedać tego newsa, nie? A to spierdalaj.
It's locked, all right. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. It's locked. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Goodbye.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ella. As for me...
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswell. Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
How...
So painful.
I'll let...
I'm alright.
Good evening, Mr. I have to go now, sir. But...
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Come now, we can handle this.
I never thought... Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
place for a gentleman. Cross the leech, boys!
Lecimy! Wczytywanie. A nie, po co to uda? Muszę iść.
I cannot enter.
Och kurde. Dobra, dobra, muszę iść tędy. Vampyr. Siemandero Mordini. Dobra, nic więcej te niedołęgi nie miały. Tu nie był. O nie, byłeś. Spoko. Kurde, niepotrzebnie to wczytuję tak długo. Roz, drugi roz, trzeci, czwarty, piąty, ósmy, 18, opie. Na to zajdzie czekać. Jedna co ci będzie pokazywać. Haziel. Haziel. Status dzielnicy wrogi. To nieźle. Zaś mi gra za to, kurwa mać.